emergency call before your warranty expires and your warranty coverage becomes voided. This would make you financially responsible for all service repair. If you wish to extend or reinstate your car's warranty, press 4 now, or press 9 to discontinue coverage and discontinue receiving these reminders.
I'm looking for your guys' comments, and whatever I have the most comments of is what I'm going to do. Guys, welcome back to the Hot One LE channel. Today we're going to follow up on what the hell's going on with my car. Why am I not in a car or garage right now? And what's the big negative news with the 2020 SS1 LE? Let's do. If at any time you feel like I have been done wrong, if you feel like what I'm kind of going through is not fair, it's not cool to consumer, please like, please comment, and please do a subscribe, one or the other, or all the above. That kind of helps get the video out there, share this around. Additionally, I am asking you this. I am asking you to put your comment below, and I want to know your opinion on what I should do next. So in my last follow-up video, you guys know that I was experiencing clutch problems. I was at the dealership. They replaced 2 throwout bearings, and the problem continues. Well, I got some paperwork. I was not totally stoked about. The dealer basically wrote like, this car has been on the track. You know, you could see where the number was from the dust imprint on the car, and you know, there's hard tire wear, just stuff that wasn't needed or completely necessary.
Yeah, not a problem. Be happy to take a look at it again. Unfortunately, when it comes to a situation like this is not something that's normal. We do have to get GM involved. If they do find out there's been any kind of racing, or it looks like damage from racing, or any kind of tracking or anything like that, they will void the warranty of the vehicle entirely. So I'm happy to do whatever you want.
Go to a different dealership and get their diagnosis on it. And this dealer pretty much immediately said, yeah, you need a new clutch. So you need a new clutch, flywheel, you know, pretty much everything except for the throwout bearing, which totally sucks. And they gave me a nice cool quote of about $3,000. I've talked to an aftermarket performance shop, and I could get like a performance clutch installed for around $4,000. Now this is a car that has 22,000 miles. I've experienced these problems around 20,000, 19,000 miles, and I experienced clutch chatter when I first bought the car brand new, and I have paperwork that backs it up as soon as 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles, 5,000 miles when I come in and bring my car for a concern on the clutch. GM has done nothing. Originally, GM corporate said, well, if we can't find a problem, then there's no problem. And now GM corporate's just kind of like dragging their feet. They don't really want to deal with me. The dealerships don't want to deal with me. The new dealership I'm working with is actually pretty nice. The guys are a lot more straightforward and cool about things. However, $3,400 or $3,000 is what I'm getting quoted right now if I want to replace my clutch on my car that's 2 years old, 20,000 miles. And value on these cars are skyrocketing. So option one is I replace the clutch for $3,400, $4,000, whatever method I go through, I replace the clutch and I keep the car and I continue to drive the car. That's option one. Option two is I replace the clutch and then I sell the car. It's definitely an option. The clutch is running fine. It needs to be replaced, but how long could it go? It's a great car aside, so you know, that'd be something I'd be, you know, forefront about, and you know, it is what it is. Option three is I don't fix the clutch, I sell the car, and I just wait until I can get something else now. So I'm going to run through cars in another video with you guys where we can see what kind of I might want. But the option is selling the car and getting something else. And right now I'm kind of really starting to settle with that right now, is that I am going to sell this car. And whether that'll be right now or in a couple months, if I'm going to order a new Camaro and wait for it and then sell my car, or do it sooner or back and forth. Basically the option is that I sell it without fixing the clutch and I pursue another vehicle. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'd like to say things were better. I like to say GM helped me out and came through. Nothing's happening. I could pay for the clutch, but it's a lot of money. I don't think I should have to. I knew this clutch was wrong as soon as I got it. I brought it into dealerships. They said there was no problem. They didn't want anything to do with it because the car was so new, and they told me that. And I think this basically just ends up, they push it on the consumer, and they know that, you know, this is most likely a defective clutch, not a worn clutch. And if I was going through the repairs, I would have the old parts taken out, and I would keep those parts and evaluate those myself And to be completely honest, there's probably nothing I could do about that. A lot of you guys have mentioned other methods to kind of resolve this, and I've explored kind of everything, and this is kind of where I've gotten it to where I've dialed it down to these decisions. So if you want to drop your comment, let me know what you think I should do with the car. Kind of think about it if you were in that situation, if you had this kind of money invested, and think about if that's what you'd want to do, if you'd want to go drop $4,000 on this car when it's this brand new, hoping that it does in fact fix the clutch and there's no other issues. Anyways, that's kind of where I stand right now. I'm upset. I'm mad at GM. But I think any dealer is going to give you a really hard time when it comes to a clutch, and maybe that's a takeaway, is when you buy your car, used or new, if that clutch isn't 100% perfect, if you have any doubt in your mind, do not buy that car. Or be able to accept that you're replacing a clutch for $3,000-$4,000 like within the first 2 years. So I knew it upon the test drive, and you know, I was excited. I wanted the car. I drove an hour for it. It was right there. I kind of shrugged it off a little bit, and yeah, got me a little bit. So that's what happens. GM will not back it up. As far as I can say, this is a workmanship or craftsmanship or, you know, a part failure, and you know, nobody's gonna help me out on this. So I like to say somebody came through and saved the day or something, this or that, guys, but nobody's gonna help me out with this. So gonna have to take matters in my own hands and kind of just decide what I can do right now. So hey, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. The channel is not done. This is simply a speed bump along the way of what I want to get accomplished. So don't think for any minute that Hot One LE is over and that this is all dead. We're going to be hitting chapter 2, wherever that brings us, and it's going to be an awesome channel. So keep watching. Drop your comments. Let me know what you guys want me to do with this car. Peace. Peace.
Courtesy call before your warranty expires. Before your warranty expires. Before your warranty expires. Becomes voided. This warranty for all service repairs requires service factory and feature cars warranty and feature cars now. Under the feature cars all service call now. Warranty expires. Feature cars coverage becomes void now. This submittal is financially responsible for all service repairs. If you wish to or reinstate your car's warranty, press 4 now. Or press 9 to discontinue coverage and discontinue receiving these reminders.